What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Ricky the Hitman Hatton. Ricky Hatton states that the dream fight is actually between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, and this fight has been brewing for a long time. You know, it's funny that Ricky Hatton has made this statement now, and the reasoning behind this statement was because the phone calls, the personal phone calls that was made from Tyson Fury to Anthony Joshua, constant times, you know, more than a few, towards Anthony Joshua saying, hey, I'm going to knock you out, you know, and then, of course, AJ saying what he's saying back to Tyson Fury, and that's been confirmed that both of these guys have been talking to each other on the phone, you know, and Ricky Hatton made up a good, he had a good point, simply because he said that, well, if you think he's an idiot, Anthony Joshua, why don't you just hang up the phone and not answer? He's answering for a reason, and he has a point. He has a good point. You know, if Anthony Joshua knew, hey, that's Tyson Fury, you know, oh, man, what does Tyson Fury want? I don't have time to bullshit with him. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that scheisse, right? But he answers anyway. So that lets you know that he's interested to hear what he has to say. Of course, they have a good sense of humor or whatever, but Anthony Joshua said they're not friends. So if they're not friends, what else are they going to talk about? Fighting. So it makes sense what Ricky Hatton said, and he makes a good point. That's what I want to bring to you guys. And I also want to reference the remark that Andre Ward made, okay, after the Deontay Wilder-Tyson Fury fight. And he said that actually, if I'm Deontay Wilder, I'd cut my losses, and Fury should fight Anthony Joshua for the unified championship of the world, right? And everyone went mad, you know, especially all the Wilder fans. But now it's making more sense, right? If you think about what Ricky Hatton's saying right now, and then you reference what Andre Ward said right after that fight was planted, and the seed was planted for that fight a long time ago, okay? And I do feel that's a fight that could be made. And it just lets you know that Deontay Wilder, he's the longest reigning heavyweight champ, right, of this era. And we don't really hear much about him, you know, and it shows that he's not the only fight in town. You know, it's always Joshua. He's the money guy. Right? He's the guy that holds the share of the money because he fills the seats. He has the endorsements. He has the reputation. Right? Well, Tyson Fury's not an idiot. He's a very smart man. Why do you think he's calling Anthony Joshua with this? Because he knows, again, there's life after Deontay Wilder. If he beats Deontay Wilder, what does Deontay Wilder do at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does he really have to look forward to? You know, especially with one belt. Of course, they got a rematch clause and things like that, but that does not hide the fact that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua have conversations about fighting each other. So, yes, I think that can be made. I think that is a dream fight. You know, and it's just funny that Ricky Hatton is coming up with that now, you know, but it makes a lot of sense. You know, and a lot of people would love to see that fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. I would like to see it. Anybody that sparred before and had interesting sparring sessions, I would like to see, because they've already tasted what they had to offer in the ring at that time in their career, right? Amateur or novice or prospect or whatever. They have shared the ring, so they know how they are. And you spar like you fight, like I said before. So it's one of those things that can be made. So the question to you guys is, will a Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua fight be made? Think about this. If a fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury can be made with ESPN and PBC and Showtime and Fox and BT Sports, it can definitely be made with Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, I want your take on it. You guys tell me what Ricky Hatton, does he have a point? Is that the super fight that we are wanting to see? Of course, please subscribe, like, share, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.